Right kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Right kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted.
I want to apologize to everyone out there watching. A little bit of a technical difficulty as we join you here at the start of the second quarter. 6-2 Western New England over the Salve Seahawks. There's a back and forth for the first 4 goals, and then this Golden Bears went on a route to bring this one to 6-2. There has been 3 types of weather in the course of the early afternoon here in Middletown, as it is now looking like we're going to get sun. So we've had rain, we've had wind, we've had overcast clouds, now we have sunshine, but we are all set in a better spot now, and we welcome you to Middletown, Rhode Island, and Gaudette Field. Western New England in the gold, Salve Regina in the white. As Ventura tries to pick this one up. And a loose ball will get scooped up instead by the 8 of Maggie Holt, and Western New England will go to work. For the 6 of Hannah Jarvis. Cut up top and a shot and a score. From the 28 of Mia Celentano for 7-2. Her second of the game. And just a minute plus into the second quarter. A check on the draw. We'll just give the free start to Vicka. Bounced back up top as they come across for Celentano once again for Jarvis. Kylie Buchanan. All the way back for Jarvis up top from the 12. Little hitch step from Jarvis, pushed by two players. Will get called for the check. We'll say that's the 6 of Ventura. And a free position for Jarvis from the 8. They're going to send Ventura behind, so Ventura was the one called for the check. Saved by Hayes as that one went right off of the front of her helmet to the back wall, and it'll be Seahawks ball. Hayes drops that one to give herself a little bit more space to work with. Came all the way back, trying to get it was Amelia Coe. Stick up high, not called. As the Golden Bears picked up the loose ball. Buchanan. Underneath for the 8 of Maggie Holt. Samvitka. Fight along the sidelines as Sullivan was trying to get that one for the Seahawks. Came back across. Hayes makes a huge save as approaching her right in the center of the goal crease area was the 22 of Kylie Buchanan. Buchanan already has 2 goals on the day. Jarvis. Holt. Back for Jarvis once again. Cuts inside. Shot and another save by Hayes. Grace Hayes, the sophomore goalkeeper, has come up huge in the second quarter. Pereira. As she cuts inside on her own, tries to spin off. We'll dump this one back for Cam Baston. Baston sends it underneath. The wraparound play comes from Garcia. Sam Maletti. Kelly Ventura. Ventura inside. Ventura winds! And Ventura scores, and they'll say good goal. Kelly Ventura pops one home. And it breaks the drought. Salve can try to start to climb back into this game. They trail by 4 at 7-3. $10 left to go here in this first half. Holt for the Golden Bears. On the far side. They loop this one back up top. The spin from Jarvis at the 12 goes to Holt again. They loop that down underneath for Ferraro. Ferraro comes back up top, stretch play, dispossessed, and Baston, as she's trying to scoop it up, got checked from up top. They'll call it, and it'll be Seahawks ball. Pereira gets it clear for Coe. Kelly Garcia has Von Barren behind her. Von Barren will switch to X. Garcia comes out to get that one to Sullivan. Sullivan comes back up top for the 28 of Cam Baston. Ventura. Baston bounced right off the edge of the goal area, and it will be picked up by Garcia. Kaylee Garcia. Garcia goes for the dunk. Garcia checked from behind. They're going to call the cross check. Kaylee Garcia. As they try to dump that one underneath was Pereira, and it gets scooped up by Gravlin. Eight and change left here in the first half. For the 8 of Holt. Holt and Jarvis playing a little pitch and catch on the backside by the 12. Jarvis tries to cut in. She's bumped out. Goes to Holt. Holt got checked up high. And they'll give Holt the free position from the 8. Shot, score. For 8-3 from the 8 of Maggie Holt.
Goal scored by number 8, Maggie Holt.
Coming up later today, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Salve Seahawks men's lacrosse in action against the Western New England Golden Bears. It's also high school lacrosse night here on Fans Only Sports Network as the Bishop Hendrick and Hawks take on the Barrington Eagles. Saturday, an action-packed day of Seahawks sports. Seahawks baseball, a doubleheader. Softball, a doubleheader. Men's lacrosse and women's lacrosse all in action. You can catch all of the action right here on Fans Only Sports Network. Starts off with baseball first pitch, 11 a.m. Fans Only, SPRTZ.com/Salve Seahawks, your home for Seahawks sports. Golden Bears with the ball here in the final 6 and change in the first half. Jarvis will stutter step inside and gets pushed out. Good defense there. 27 of Valley Malfetto. Six of Kelly Ventura as she scoops this one up. Looking for Emma Pereira. Bounced back for Ventura. Ventura will scoop it herself. Ventura for Sullivan. Sullivan checked up high. And they'll give Sullivan the start. Sullivan to Pereira. Pereira Back for Sullivan. Sullivan from the 8. Sullivan got it! Holly Sullivan. Eight, 4. Still some work to do. Did they just wipe off the goal? Illegal stick on Holly Sullivan. They're going to wipe off the goal. So no goal and Western New England possession. As Sullivan gets called for an illegal stick. Eight, 3, it'll stay. Samvika. Arias back to Vicka for the 6 of Hannah Jarvis. Jarvis slides across the 8. Comes all the way back out to the 12. Good defense. Kylie Buchanan. Vicka will try to go again. Little stutter step from Vicka. Goes inside. Shot. Went off of Heish and then off of the post and popped out. It's going to be Seahawks balls. It's going to get picked up by Lillian Fitzgerald. Pereira. Maletti calling for it. Sam Maletti will get it. Comes back out. Pereira once again as Maletti switches with Baston. Pereira checked. And where are they going to position this one? From the 12. So free position shot for Pereira from 12. She'll come right in and bounce it. It'll get chased by 3 Seahawks players to the back line. Maletti will pick that one up. Restart. Pereira. As she comes around, 3 gold jerseys on her. Shooting space violation called. And a card issued. As the 25 of Julia Roman, a yellow card and a free position shot, and Roman in the box for 2 minutes. Pereira one-on-one from the 8. Pereira scores! That goal will stand. And now it's 8-4. Today's game on Fans Only Sports Network brought to you by Jersey Mike's, Joseph Lammy, attorney at law, and our elite recruits. 3:57 left to play here in the first half from Gaudet Field. A game that was back and forth at the start of the first, then turned into a Western New England roll. Salve trying to claw their way back here in the second. Out of Jarvis. Maggie Holt. The 11 of Valley Ferraro. That works down underneath. Cut inside from Holt as she tried to put one on the deck. And it got kicked away. Good defense there from Cam Baston on the inside. Scooted back out though. Western New England trying to work this one around in the final 3 minutes to go here in the half. Hish will grab that one off the back of the circle. Maletti had to duck as that was coming right over top of her head. Pereira on the outside line. Emma Pereira with space to run. Von Barron checked up high. And they're going to call Von Barron for the stick check. Ventura got in the way of that. Von Barron's going to pick this one up. Can start down the line. Gets a little pick from Sullivan. Von Barron for Sullivan. Pereira was an option down on the end line. Final 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Push on Western New England. Baston restarts inside. Pereira shot and a shooting space violation call on the shot. There will still be Salve ball, and it's going to be Kaylee Garcia. Garcia, shot, score! Kaylee Garcia. Eight, 5, and down to 3-goal differential. $96 seconds to half. Scooped up by Western New England on the draw as we're off and underway in the final 90 seconds. Maggie Holt tries to work this one for the Golden Bears. Cuts down underneath for Ferraro. Looped all the way around. Celentano. Maggie Holt. Underneath for Celentano once again on the corner. Celentano decided to stay up. Thought she was going to cut down. Celentano. This time she does cut down. Comes across. Saved by Hish on the opportunity from Buchanan as that one goes to the backside fence. Picked back up once again Ferraro as she works around. Ferraro comes across. Celentano on the inside. Nowhere for her to go. Comes back through. Hish splits and saves. 2 attempts there from Ferraro and from Buchanan, and split saves from Hish. 15 seconds left to go here in the half as she picks that one up. Hish will just hold this one as she takes a look back at the clock. And we'll protect the ball to walk this one to half. It's been close. It's been far. It's close again as we reach the halftime break. 8-5 Western New England over the Salve Seahawks. We'll be back. You're watching Salve Seahawks Lacrosse on Fans Only Sports Network.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone. That is a touchdown.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone. That is a touchdown.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone. That is a touchdown.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone. That is a touchdown.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone. That is a touchdown.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score!
Cornell down the field, end zone. That is a touchdown.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice your sub is the coolest thing you'll see. And the second coolest thing you'll see is this.
Woo! Here we go. Twirl. Up, big, two. Hand down. One hand, up. Up. Flip. I could eat. Sliced right in front of you. The Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Back here at Gaudet Field in Middletown, Rhode Island, as we get set for third quarter action. Western New England Golden Bears 8, Salve Regina Seahawks 5. Seahawks started to climb back a little bit in the back end of the second quarter. See if they can do more here in the third. It has been a bit of a topsy-turvy game. It's been topsy-turvy with the weather as well, too. Had rain at the very start as we were driving into the Gillette Field complex. Then it cleared out for a second, turned into very cloudy and windy weather. Now all of a sudden has gone to moderately clear skies and sunny. So we've had three different climates in the span of the last hour plus. Draw play to start us off here in the third. It will be scooped up by Maggie Holt, and the Golden Bears off to the race. Cuts underneath. That's wrapped around. Madison Crota works that side for Sam Vitka. Vitka across the top of the 12. Drops that off for Jarvis. Jarvis switches for the 8 of Holt. Holt for Buchanan. 30 seconds left on the shot clock as the Golden Bears continue to try to work this one around. Ferraro comes up top for Buchanan. Buchanan caught in the middle of traffic as he drops it back for Jarvis. Jarvis, loose ball, still loose inside. Will finally get scooped up by Kelly Ventura, and it's get carried the other way for the Seahawks. Ventura for Maletti. Maletti forward for Emma Pereira. Pereira will send that one for Holly Sullivan. One-on-one scores! Holly Sullivan gets the first goal of the second half. It's a Seahawks goal. It's 8-6. And the lead is down to 2. Back to center we go. Draw play, scooped up by the Seahawks. Good win there by Kelly Ventura. She gets that one forward for Sam Maletti. Maletti knocked out from behind, ball on the ground. No call for the referees on the push from behind. Ventura still fighting for it and getting bumped down. Was a Golden Bears player, was the 10 of Sam Vitka. She got hit from behind by Kaylee Garcia. Shot and score. For 9-6. And the first goal of the second half for the Golden Bears that came from Hannah Jarvis.
That goal for West Virginia was scored by number 6, Hannah Jarvis.
So where you're going too far in is when you're on the opposite, when it's on the opposite side of the field. Okay. You're going way too far over to the opposite side. Okay. So like the bottom is getting cut off by, they're getting cut off by the scoreboard at the bottom. So that's what it is. You're going way too far in on the opposite side. Okay. Draw play for Vitka. So like, that's good. That's good when you're in midfield. Yep. So you're good. You're good there. And then you just pan yourself down so that it brings it into the center of the shot. Western New England trying to work this one through the backside. Amanda Howell. Howell through midfield. As that one's going to go out of play, and it's going to be Seahawks ball. Bria Healy for Gabriella Von Barren. Von Barren in traffic, got hit. No call for the referees. Going for it was Healy, and they're going to say Healy should have had place. Trinity Custodia, and she's going to have to chase that one to the line. She'll get there first. Custodia. Loose ball as she tried to send that one across for Amelia Cohen. Cohen's trying to go back. Ventura fought for that one and picks it up on the turf. Ventura bumped. And they'll keep the ball with the Seahawks. Baston. Cam Baston inside. Baston shot, score! Cam Baston answers back for 9-7. Draw play at center. And a false start on the draw will be Golden Bears ball for the town of Samvitka. Hannah Jarvis for Kylie Buchanan. Back for Jarvis once again. 10 left to go here in the third. Inside cut and a huge save from Hish. Bria Healy will start this one out defensively for the Seahawks. Healy lost the ball, picks it back up for Custodia. Custodia, space forward for Pereira. Pereira can split through two defenders, decides to check back instead. Spins that one off for Cam Baston. Baston lost it. Flicks right back for Pereira. Pereira from the 12. Got a little pick from Ventura. Sends that one over for Sullivan. Sullivan on the wraparound. Will come all the way back out. Continues forward. Dropped off for Von Barren in the corner. Back up. Baston atop. Reaching for Maletti. Maletti ducking down to try to get underneath. An approaching stick. Hard shot from Ventura and a whistle And I believe they've called the free position shot for Ventura. They have. So Ventura from the 8. Ventura, score! Kelly Ventura! And it's 9-8. From 4 down to 1 down. And this game still has 8 and change left of the third and the fourth to play. And the Seahawks are climbing back. 9-5 overall in the season, 5-3 in the conference. Check that. I'm not sure why it's not giving us an updated. We're going to get that figured out. There we go. 7-5 overall, 4-1 in the conference. Seems like we played too many games. We're manifesting. 2 games left in the regular season for the Seahawks after this one. They'll play home on Saturday against the University of New England before playing at Roger Williams on Wednesday the 26th to close the regular season. But we mentioned that 4-1 in the conference. And where it currently stands, Endicott 1 at 5-0, Roger Williams 2 at 5-1. Western New England, Salve, Regina tied for third at 4-1. So this game, and then of course the fact that Salve plays UNE on Saturday, and UNE right behind them at 3-3. Roger Williams right above at 5-1. Today's game, Saturday's game, next Wednesday's game is a shot and a score for the Golden Bears from the 10 of Samantha Vitka. Will bring it to 10-8. These next 3 games are hugely crucial for both of these sides. A Seahawks win today, if they can pull it off, would get them to 5-1 into a proverbial tie with Roger Williams for that second spot. They trail by 2 again, 7.5 left to go here in the third. Maggie Holt on the draw and getting dumped down was Baston. Pereira gets called for the trap. Von Buren got right in the way of that one and picks it up. Gabriella Von Buren off to the race as she gets pushed out of bounds, and she'll get the restart. Comes back up top for Sullivan. Up high for Baston. Baston. Spin play from Ventura. Will spin the other way instead. Ventura came that one across. She was looking to try to get it for Von Buren. Picked up by Garcia. Kaylee Garcia from X40 on the shot clock for the Seahawks. Sullivan works with Maletti up top. Sullivan's just going to go on her own. Sullivan getting pushed. Around the 12 goes Sullivan. Comes back across for Maletti. Stick check, loose ball. And Maletti comes back defensively, but they call it against her. Will be Golden Bears ball. For the 28 of Celentano. Bounced right in front and scooped up by Gavoni. Hish. Gavoni. Back for Hish. She'll clear this one all the way through midfield. And a whistle and a stoppage of play is colliding was Custodia and the 8 of Maggie Holt. And a yellow card issued on Trinity Custodia. So Custodia goes in the box for 2 minutes. And Salve is going to have to deal with WNE on the advantage. Vicka. Jarvis. Comes back across Maggie Holt. Jarvis spins off with a defensive check. Brings that one back up top for Holt once again. Shot inside. Haish made one save, had to make a second save, and Grace Haish will run away with it. Still plenty of time left to go here in this third. 4 minutes remaining in the whole 15-minute fourth to go. Emma Pereira. As Pereira comes to the middle, down check will get called on Pereira. Buchanan picks that one up. Maggie Holt. As she gives that one over for Kylie Buchanan. Vicka calling for it on the opposite side. They come inside for Buchanan. Pops off of the back of Buchanan's stick. Comes back for Jarvis. Jarvis trying to cut inside for the 8. Buchanan. Shot. Score from Celentano. Back to a 3-goal lead at 11-8. Today's game on Fans Only Sports Network brought to you by Jersey Mike's, Joseph Lammy, attorney at law, and by RR Elite Recruits. 3:20 left to go here in the third from Goddard Field. As Mia Celentano has just stretched the Golden Bears lead back to 3 at 11-8. Game one of a doubleheader day here at Goddard Field. Salve men's lacrosse in action against the Western New England Golden Bears. Face-off for that game to come around about 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll have all the action for you right here on Fans Only Sports Network. Fans Only Sports, SPRTZ.com/Salve Seahawks, your home for Seahawks sports. And don't forget to always follow us on social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at FOSPORTZ, and follow our behind the scenes of hockey and lacrosse, our two biggest sports on the Fans Only Sports Network. Special Instagram page at ri.hockeylax. That's at ri.hockeylax on Instagram. Inside cut. Jarvis shot score. (12-8) and back to a 4-goal differential once again with 2.5 left to play here in the third. Are we going to get a Seahawks timeout? Head coach Jess Troutman walking back across the bench side. Does not opt to call a timeout. We'll go back for the draw. Good check from behind by Ventura, but still scooped up by Jarvis. As she gets that one for Celentano. Ali Ferraro. Hannah Jarvis. Madison Crota. Back for Jarvis once again. Jarvis goes pick as Maggie Holt works it from the 12. Holt drops for Vitka. Tried to come inside, and they're going to call the cross check. As Madison Crota was cutting across, and she'll have free position from the 8. Crota, shot, save made by Hayes. She kicked that to the corner, comes right back up top. Will get settled by Vitka. Western New England wants a reset on the shot clock. They say it hit the goalie. And timeout gets called by Western New England. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. 1:13 left to go here in the third. You're watching Salve Seahawks Lacrosse on Fans Only Sports Network.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Want to close your home purchase or refinance faster? Contact me, David Delbonis, at 401-487-7379, President Precision Home Lending. Trust the experts and we'll make your loan experience amazing.
Back here on Fans Only Sports Network, 1:13 left to play here in the third. 12-8 Western New England over the Salve Seahawks. A timeout called in during the course of this timeout. You can see one of the officials standing about the 45-yard line of the football field talking with both Salve and Western New England coaches. They're showing 12 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Western New England was trying to argue that a prior shot deflected off of Hayes, which therefore would have reset the shot clock. And I guess the referees did not or they did agree, as they've reset the shot clock. They've set it to 42, so they're saying it should have reset to 60. And it did not, so it's going to be 42 on the shot clock. So they did get the argument. They got the reset. And Western New England's going to get the ball with 42 seconds to shoot. And from the Salve huddle, you could actually hear one of the team captains, we're not sure exactly who it was, yelling, "We're not out of this game yet. Every ground ball counts." And that is absolutely true. As we've seen them claw from 4 straight back to 1 at one point. It's stretched back up to a 4-goal lead, but the Seahawks certainly not out of this game. Another shot and another save by Heish. Bears pick the ball back up as Jarvis works with that one for Maggie Holt. Far side as they'll wrap that one all the way around with Vic up top. Vic cuts inside, dumped that one. 3 white jerseys in front of Celentano, and she's not able to shoot. Inside for Buchanan. What's up with the shot clock? Oh, it's inside of 9. It's inside. Shot clock kind of irrelevant in this situation as we've got seconds left to go here in the third. Horn will sound and that'll end the third. We'll go to the fourth. 12-8. Can the Seahawks pull off a comeback? We'll take a quick commercial break and be right back.
Really good students come to Salve, but they leave, just ready to change the world.
I love Salve so much, and I love the connections that I've made. You're more than just a number, you're a name at Salve.
The 4 years have flown by so quickly. I think it's been a really great experience.
It's probably a cliche to say that Salve is a family, but it's a very, very true thing to say here.
They encourage you to just be yourself, to not follow the crowd. Like, if you're a person who does not want to follow the herd, you have all the resources you need to shape the person that you want to be.
People are extremely supportive of each other and very supportive of the students. The students always come first.
A lot of the experiences you get at Salve are experiences that you can't get anywhere else because of it being such a tight-knit community.
Yes, it's a small school, but it's also like the desire to be a part of something great.
And then you put it all on this campus, right? Like, you get to have these conversations in buildings that you swear were built just for that purpose. This is the place where you should have big thoughts. This is the place where you should dream big dreams.
I spend a lot of time here because I want to. It's not the kind of campus you want to get away from, and it's got a really bright future.
It's not 4 years for the sake of the 4 years. It's 4 years that's changing somebody so that when they leave here, the world's going to be a better place because of it.
As a senior, I know that I'm going to miss it, and I'm also going to cherish the time that I had here.
They're going to have to drag me out of here after graduation, and I can't imagine going to get my undergraduate degree anywhere else.
Back here as we get set for the fourth quarter of action. 12-8 Golden Bears over the Seahawks. Ground ball controls will be the story here in this fourth quarter. Control the ground ball, control the ball, and a chance to potentially control this game here in the final stanza. Boxes are empty. We play even strength as Ventura is going to go for that one in a fight against Holt. Ventura got bumped. No call for the referees. Holt picks it up. So Golden Bears first opportunity here in the fourth. Kylie Buchanan. Mia Celentano. Buchanan came right across the 12. It was kept by Holt. Celentano. Celentano can't get past Custodia. Out of 50 to shoot. Plenty of time as Vitka tries to work that one in. Vitka got boxed out by Maletti. Has to send that one all the way across for Holt. Celentano. Stutter steps from underneath. Comes back across. Custodia on Celentano again. Inside shot. Save made by Haish on the opportunity that came off the stick of Buchanan. Haish again, another save, and this one comes all the way out to the 12. And they're going to call Seahawks ball. They're going to say Western New England stepped over while Amelia Coe was trying to scoop. Ventura comes across as Pereira works it down the line. Ventura. Cam Baston up top. As Sam Maletti trots back up to the 12. Baston starts to cut inside from the end. Holt works on Baston. Drop that one off for Von Barron. Ventura. Down to 40 seconds of shirt as Ventura comes inside. Ventura shot, score! Kelly Ventura. One back, 12-9. Awareness of time will also be a factor here for the Seahawks. But a good start to the fourth. Lead at 3. That will get flicked up, and the draw control play is brought down by Arias. Arias falls as she sends that one across, but it's completed for Celentano as they work that down to X. Back up top for the 6 of Hannah, Jarvis. Jarvis will settle this one at the top of the 12. Jarvis tries to cut inside. She's pushed all the way back out. Baston on defense as Jarvis and Baston collide with Maletti, and they call shooting space violation, and it's going to give Jarvis the one-on-one from the 8. Score. Jarvis hits it, puts it back up to 4 at 13-9.
Jarvis.
12:04 left to play here in the fourth. Very important draw play here for the Seahawks. We'll get scooped up by Jarvis and the Golden Bears back to work. Turnaround shot, score. Madison Crota for 14-9. A 5-goal lead and largest it's been all game. Arias wins the draw. Timeout called and a card issued for a cross-check push on Kelly Ventura. And Ventura will go in the box for 2. .32 left to go. And the Seahawks now having to kill off an advantage. And a shooting space violation called on the 5 of Julie Gaboni. Gives a free position from the 8. And the defense collapsed quickly and pushed Madison Crota out of the play. Bounce shot from Buchanan kicks off the back line. Top for Vitka. Inside for... Did that hit in? They're saying yes, the referee's saying no. Every Western New England player was saying Arias scored. The referee never made a motion to signal. She just stood there. And the ball stayed in the crease and Grace Hayes picks it up. What did that actually hit? Ground ball controlled by Western New England as they go back. Celentano whistle. And Celentano will get a free position from the 8. Hayes makes the save. Celentano picks it back up. Hayes made the save again. She was flat on the turf and somehow kicked up to make the save. Loose ball again, though, picked up by Western New England. We said this coming into the 4th. Ground ball control was going to be key here in this quarter. That is 3 straight loose ground balls that have been lost by the Seahawks. They cannot allow themselves to get stuck in the defensive zone. They need to claw back down 5. As time ticks away. Huge implications riding on this game between these two sides in terms of playoff positioning. They came in a virtual tie for 3rd. A win by Western New England would put them into a tie for 2nd with Roger Williams. Salve has Roger Williams on the schedule coming up next week. one of the other teams in the top, as that one's going to be a shot and a score. And now to 6 at 15-9 with 8:56 left to play. Today's game on Fans Only Sports Network brought to you by Jersey Mike Subs, Joseph Laramie, attorney at law, and RREliteRecruits.com. Coming up tonight here on Fans Only Sports Network, just getting underway, Bishop Hendrick Hawks and the Barrington Eagles in Rhode Island High School boys lacrosse action. And the Salve Seahawks men's lacrosse team in action tonight against the Western New England Golden Bears. Face-off around about 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time right here on Fans Only Sports Network. And don't forget, Saturday, it's a Super Seahawks Saturday. Baseball, softball, men's lacrosse, women's lacrosse, all in action from home. We'll be at Reynolds, we'll be at Topo, we'll be here at Gaudette. You can catch all the action right here on Fans Only Sports. It's Fans Only, SPRTZ.com/Salve Seahawks. Your home for Seahawks sports. Kelly Ventura. And that one pops right over top of the crossbar. Will get chased to the backside line. Picked up by Emma Pereira. As Pereira will try to get things started. Pereira slides back. Sends that one for Ollie Sullivan. Sullivan will come around the 12. Sullivan looking for an alleyway. Nowhere to go for her and drops it off for Baston. Cam Baston drives right inside. Baston trying to spin. Sent one over. Was looking for Ventura. Von Barren picks this one up. Von Barren got it knocked out of her stick. Maletti. And they're going to call Maletti for a cross-check push. Didn't even really look like Maletti moved. Looked more like the Western New England player ran into her. And the referees give favor to the 9 of Lauren Jablonski. Gravelin. She got that one from Jablonski and then sends it all the way for Jarvis to clear. Jarvis carries this one into the offensive zone for the Golden Bears. Celentano, as Western New England's going to take their time. Essentially, they can work all 90 seconds of a shot clock. Loose ball. Scooped up. And Heish gets it. Pereira. High press from the Golden Bears. They're going to work to keep the Seahawks down on their side of the field. Ventura gets shoved out of play and almost shoved into the referee. Pushed out of play again. And they'll allow Ventura to go. Pereira. Inside for Maletti, and that one bounced just off the edge of her stick. Scooped up by Sullivan. Off the top of the stick of Ventura. She chases it all the way back. Ground ball picked up instead by Chantelier. Western New England will settle back. Vitka can carry this one all the way through. Vitka. Shooting space violation called. Vitka from the end of the 8 as they send Gavoni back. Vitka scores. Stop the clock. Stop the clock. And And this game is just starting to get out of reach perhaps now for the Seahawks, unfortunately, as they've stretched the lead to 16-9. Seahawks had a good start to this fourth quarter, had some hope. Sullivan's going to pick that one up. Sullivan hit from behind, no call for the referees. Now a late call. Sullivan. For Baston. And now they're going to call a trap on the Seahawks. Gravlin. Gravlin sends that one. Loose ball will get peeled in right at the line, picked up as Pereira fights for it after it got flicked back into the zone. Golden Bears ball. For the 10 of Vitka. Seahawks will play one more game in the regular season here at home. It'll be Saturday afternoon as they take on the University of New England Nor'easters. That'll be part of a doubleheader action as the UNE men's team takes on the Salve Seahawks men's team on senior day from here at Gaudet. Jarvis for Buchanan. Getting shoved down from behind was Gavoni. No call from the officials. It was off of exactly the ball of play. Pereira will streak through the middle. Pereira dropped the ball, picked it up herself. Kelly Garcia. Garcia checked up high. Gets the ball checked out of her stick. Picks it back up. Checked up high again, and this time they call shooting space. So we'll stop the clock. Garcia from the 8 with 3. Wide. And it's scooped up by Western New England. For Vitka. Arias. Jarvis. For the 8 of Maggie Holt. .40 to shoot as the Golden Bears will work this one all the way around. Jarvis. Corner for Holt. Arias tapped that one after Jarvis sent it across to her. They will take the entire 90 seconds off of the shot clock with 15 to go and a shot and a score. Celentano picks up another one. for 17-9, and for all intent and purpose, that will do it. 97 seconds left to go. Seahawks will go to 7-6 overall on the season. They'll go to 4-2 in the conference, and it'll slot them at third. They'll be technically fourth on the standings, as Western New England will go to 5-1. They'll go to 11-4 overall. They'll go to second on the higher overall record, while their conference record will be tied with Roger Williams, who will go to third. And Salve Regina has the 5th place University of New England on Saturday, and then we'll have the 3rd place Roger Williams next Tuesday to determine their fate in the conference playoffs. Shot, score! They say no. She stepped on the crease. They're going to call a crease step from Garcia, and it'll negate the goal. "45 seconds left. Western New England doesn't have to do anything. They can just walk it. But instead, they opt to take the shot. Hannah Jarvis does. Grace Haish makes the save. Final 30 seconds. Pereira. Can Salve just get one on the board for good feeling to walk out of this game? Sullivan. Pereira, loose ball. And a push called on Pereira. Jablonski will send that one up, as Maggie Holt will trot across midfield, and that'll do it. 17-9, the Golden Bears pick up the victory over the Salve Seahawks. And as we mentioned, that'll take Western New England to 11-4 on the season, 5-1 in the conference, slots them into second place. Salve will hold at fourth as they drop to 4-2 on the season, in the conference 7-6 overall. And the big games coming up Saturday against University of New England, Tuesday against Roger Williams to determine their positioning in the Commonwealth Coast Conference. One game in the books here from Gaudette Field. Men's lacrosse in action against Western New England, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be right back here for that. But for all of you who have been tuning in for women's lacrosse, thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll see you on Saturday.